put it on.
There are 150 girls in their team. And someone from the last
I'll be back. Okay.
I saw someone bring one today. Never bring a plastic container to an aquatic facility. Pictures. No flash photography. No flash photography, and no pictures may be taken behind the blocks. Athletes, if you're cheering for your teammate at the turn end of the pool, for the benefit of our spectators, please sit down or kneel down so they can see over the top of you. And athletes, if you have any kind of trainer need, the trainer is Scott. He is located in the office behind me. And just a reminder, when we hear the whistle for the official, that's to be quiet. We're getting ready to start. To ensure a fair start, let's make sure everybody gets quiet on deck. And if everybody would please rise, we have two students from Wethersfield High School. Lorelei is a junior and Dana is a senior. They are going to sing the national anthem. So if everybody could please rise. And gentlemen, if you would kindly remove your caps, that would be great. So everybody please rise.
Broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. For the ramparts we watch were so gently creeping, and the rockets flaglet, the bombs bursting in air. That our flag was still there. Oh, sing us that star-spangled banner and wave for the land of the free and the home of the free.
Test, test, test. Test, test. Test, test. Hello? Hello?
No, delay will not be good.
No, it won't have a delay once we're going.
We will, once the stream. Test 1 2, test 1 2, test 1 2, test 1 2. Still delayed.
Is there a delay or no?
Say again?
The delay should go away. Did it go away?
Not yet. Let's see what happens in 5 minutes. Okay, we got to switch.
In lane 3.
Welcome live on the NFHS Network. 2024 CIAC Girls Class M Championship Swimming here at Cornerstone Swimming Center in West Hartford, Connecticut. Ralph Bednarczyk with you as we start with our first event. The girls' 200-yard medley relay is underway. Out of lane 3, on the far side is Torrington with Bunnell and Naugatuck. In the first of 3 heats, that'll be well contested with Pomperog, the defending state champions, having a loaded team. With 38 swimmers, Pomperog will be the top seed. And here in the medley relay, smaller but crammed gym with a lot of energy here inside the Cornerstone Aquatic Center. Great host of the town of West Hartford. Well, they've switched up lane assignments, so it looks like Leilani Santini, a junior from Bunnell, has started off with the lead here. And the second into the water is Zoe Villagra with a healthy lead, followed by the Naugatuck swimmer, Grace Lyons, and then in Torrington's second is Maddie McGillicuddy. Sizable lead built up by Bunnell and Zoe Villagra. This is the first out of 3 heats, just 3 lanes occupied. And Bunnell's third swimmer is into the water, Violet Sten, a sophomore. A sizable lead continuing to build over Naugatuck's third swimmer into the pool, freshman Jaylene Rosa. And this is building into a full lap with Violet Sten able to extend for Bunnell in this heat. And Bunnell is a growing swimming program that continues to add swimmers and build to their depth. And in the 200, as Kiara Cano Pinto finished at the touchline, followed by Lucy Burke, and Torrington's Kayla Kelly will touch up, and this will conclude the first heat in the girls' 200 medley relay. Underway with 11 events on what will be a long afternoon. You could stay with us tonight for the CIAC Class LL State Championship, with Perennial Power Greenwich seeking the program's remarkable 52nd state championship. That'll be coming up later tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern. Getting ready for the second heat, and this is a full house. 8 schools represented, all 8 lanes. The lane assignments for the second heat. Lane 1 on the far side, North Haven, Lyman Hall in lane 2, Windsor Locks in lane 3, East Line lane 4, New Milford in 5, Jonathan Law in 6, Ledyard St. Bernard's in 7, and St. Joe's is in 8. 8 being on the near side. And of course, scratches can occur. The very latest heat sheet as of a half hour prior. Ready to go in the medley relay with the backstroke. Lane 4, Ella Pape, a junior from East Lyme. should set the pace. Underway as we watch in the black swimming cap, Ella Pape, who she'll give to Julia Marcos for the second leg in the girls' 200 medley relay. However, out of lane 5, New Milford's Kira Douglas is in great position, and with Windsor's Catherine Ciccarelli. And it is Windsor first on the touch after the first leg, after the first 50. Now to the butterfly. And out of lane 3, that's Gracie Monroe, a sophomore, that appears. Check that, that's actually lane 4, should say, in East Lyme, Julia Marcos. That is lane 4 that is leading the way, but in lane 2 for Lyman is Maddie DeLuca. Making up some ground was Julia Marcos. Third into the pool for East Lyme is junior Elsie Jacobitz. In lane 4, Elsie Jacobitz has now built a sizable lead. Chasing her to lane 5, Francesca Fusco of New Milford. Anchor in the pool for East Lyme is junior Jennifer Park. She'll get a challenge from New Milford's Rain Zheng. And Zheng has already made up a lot of ground on the touch for the final 50 in the second heat of the girls' 200 medley relay. Lane 4, Jennifer Park. Rain Zheng to her right. Zheng will fall short a strong middle portion of that 50 yards, 50 meters for Jennifer Park. Holds off New Milford's Rain Zheng to capture the heat. Finishing in third place is Windsor, with Sophie Caldwell running as the anchor. And of course, all of these races critical behind the scenes to build up points. A year ago in Class M, Pomperog won handily over Wethersfield, with Guilford finishing third. St. Joe's, who just had a relay team there. St. Joe's last year finished in 7th. And here comes the final heat. Lane 4, Pomperog, loaded with Samantha Evans to lead it off. Lane 5, Brookfield. Lane 3, Berlin, led off by backstroker Nina Welch. So Samantha Evans out of lane 4. On the touch, Brookfield's Gretchen Janney appears to be on the first touch out of lane 5. It is Janney really tight also at lane 6. Lena Savkovic of Massac. Out of lane 6, it is Massac in the lead of this heat in an important relay. Next in the pool for Pomperog is Caroline Sutter. Sutter in the freestyle has work to do. Lane 5, Brookfield's Margaret O'Hara in the freestyle. First on the touchline, and she pops out first. Battle for second, too close to call. Pomperog's Caroline Sutter right on the heels of Margaret O'Hara of Brookfield. Brookfield's Jacqueline Mahan is next in the pool. Very little separation between Brookfield and Pomperog's Catherine Vangsuvana. Vangsuvan now is making up a lot of ground over in lane 4. Vangsuvan continuing to chase Jacqueline Mahan. But it is Brookfield that will get to the anchor position in the lead in this girls' 200 medley relay. For the final stretch, Brookfield's Emily Denise as the anchor. Teresa Funderburk, a senior for Paparag, for the final 10 meters. And it's going to be Brookfield. Brookfield in lane 4 defeats Paparag. What a tremendous race that was. Gretchen Janney of Brookfield truly set a tone with her backstroke. And Gretchen Janney doing work and building a lead that ultimately Brookfield would be able to last and hang on to. Paparag finishes in second. They'll have to flip the results to see who finished in third. Too close to call, but I believe that would be Masuk that finished in third. Second event will be the girls 200 freestyle. And that'll be a full house with 3 separate heats, all with 8 swimmers. So Brookfield creating an early story here on the NFHS network. A year ago, it was Paparag handily that had 8 top 3 finishes between the 12 events. Wethersfield, who finished in second, did very well in the relays. That's the depth of Coach Lee Schwartzman's squad that will be a factor at the end that could come up with significant points in a matter of minutes between the relays at the end of the afternoon. Particularly Wethersfield's 200 freestyle relay. They have won back-to-back relays, freestyle relays in the 200 and the 400, 2 straight years. That's a difficult thing to do for a program with tremendous depth. So we'll take a quick pause and a timeout on the NFHS network. The 200 freestyle relay, the swimmers in the pool warming up. We are just getting warmed up too from West Hartford. Test 1 2. And welcome back live on the NFHS Network. Ralph Bednorchik with you here from the Cornerstone Aquatics Center in the town of West Hartford. 2024 CIAC Girls Class M Championship. We're on to our second event, the girls 200-yard freestyle. First of 3 heats as the swimmers have all completed their warm-ups in the pool and now are getting ready to go. Out of Heat 1, Lily Clark of Paparag, Bunnell's Ashley Dobler, lane 2. Peyton Maynard is in lane 3. Stratford's Mary Grace Sutton, lane 4. Brookfield's Layla Ramsey and Doran Murphy, lane 5 and 6. Lane 7, Sky Ianati of Massac. And lane 8, Grace Higgins of Jonathan Law. All 8 lanes represented and a chance to put up some more quality numbers for Brookfield after just capturing the girls' 200 medley relay. Out of lane 4, Mary Grace Sutton will set the tone, but quickly Layla Ramsey out of lane 5 for Brookfield in this 200 freestyle. And Peyton Maynard out of lane 3. Now at a lane 5, Layla Ramsey has asserted herself. And in second right behind her. At lane 6 is her teammate Doran Murphy. This is still Layla Ramsey of Brookfield out of lane 5. Lane 4 is Mary Grace Sutton. Close enough where she can make a move as we move towards the halfway point. Lane 6, Doran Murphy is not going to relinquish things either. And now making her move is Mary Grace Sutton out of lane 4. And Sutton right now has drawn even with Layla Ramsey. And Sutton has now taken the lead by nearly a half body length. Lane 6, Doran Murphy may pop up and be into second, and Murphy making her move is pretty much even with Mary Grace Sutton in lane 4. Lane 6, Doran Murphy on the touch. However, Mary Grace Sutton of Stratford popped up out of the water first and has increased her lead for the final touch. And Mary Grace Sutton does capture first. Ashley Dobler of Bunnell in third. Peyton Maynard gets fourth and second. Layla Ramsey of Brookfield. So there's a chance for Doran Murphy out of lane 6 to really make it be a potential Brookfield 1-2 in that heat. Looking forward to Heat 3 coming up here in the girls 200 freestyle. And a pair of St. Joseph swimmers, Emmy Beach and Megan Grisanti, both should figure and be possibilities in the State Open. Here comes the second heat. Sophia Serena out of Wethersfield, lane 1. Meredith Lachlan, lane 2. Guilford's Maria Clara Matos da Cruz, lane 3. Catherine Moran of Wethersfield is the top seed here, lane 4. Ruby Toms, lane 5. Susanna Dalbeck, lane 6 of Berlin. Sarah O'Donnell of Ledyard in lane 7. And lane 8 is Kira Douglas of New Milford. After the first 25, Ruby Toms appears to have a brief lead out of lane 5. And now doing some great work out of lane 3 of Guilford, Maria Clara Matos da Cruz. And Matos da Cruz now at a lane 4, Catherine Moran of Wethersfield has taken lead in this second heat of the girls 200 freestyle. And Moran building about a head or maybe just above a half body length over Ruby Toms to her left of the moment in lane 5. Toms is on the touchline, going to be close. Strong turn, though, from Catherine Moran of Wethersfield. Moran trying to fight off Ruby Toms. Moran faltering. It could be Toms on the touch out of lane 5. That's very close. It will be Toms in first place. Catherine Moran of Wethersfield could not hang on. She takes second in the heat. .13 of a second separating Ruby Toms and Catherine Moran. So East Lyme with Ruby Toms to capture the second heat. Miranda's Wethersfield is second. In third place, Susanna Dombeck of Berlin. Now our final heat. Lane 4, Megan Crisanti, a sophomore. Lane 5, Milena Bradovic of Wethersfield. Emmy Beach in lane 3 of St. Joe's to look out for. Lane 6, Isabel Torello of Guilford. Lane 2, Ella Taveldi. Lane 1, Emily Dawkins of Paparag. Lane 7, Stella Green of Paparag. And Sydney O'Connell, lane 8 of Paparag. After the first turn, lane 4 is Megan Grisanti. 200-yard freestyle, 100 freestyle in particular, or her events. She swims for 2 separate swimming clubs, including the Westport Water Rats. Lane 3, Emmy Beach of St. Joe's is in great shape to challenge Megan Grisanti, her teammate. St. Joe's trying to go 1-2 here in the girls 200 freestyle. Lane 3, Emmy Beach in strong position. Boy, how tight this is with Megan Grisanti for the final 50. And now at a lane 5, Milena Brodovic, junior from Wethersfield, known for keeping everything light in the Wethersfield program. Super positive attitude. A lot of optimism here for Milena Brodovic of Wethersfield. Milena Brodovic out of lane 5 has passed both swimmers from St. Joe's, and it's Brodovic on the touch out of lane 5, 154.53. 0.4 of a second better than Megan Grisanti of St. Joe's, and 39 of a second better than Emmy Beach, also of St. Joe's. So Milena Brodovic of Wethersfield captures the girls 200 freestyle in Class M. substantial points earned for Wethersfield in the 200 freestyle. And that could set up Wethersfield very well. Again, their relays are so strong. Great depth for Wethersfield, typically 24 swimmers this year. Not quite Pomperong territory of 38, but it's a good number. Up next will be the girls' 200-yard IM. First of 3 heats in the girls' 200. Lane 4, Catherine Court of Brookfield. Lane 5, Jennifer Park, East Lyme. Lane 3, Elizabeth Goschel of East Lyme. Sana Joshi of Jonathan Law in 6. Kelsey Perkins, North Haven in 7. Lauren Galliata of Windsor Locks, Lane 8. Liana Clune, Lane 2 of Guilford. Lane 1, Madeline Cardani of Wethersfield. After the first 25, and to the backstroke, out of lane 5, Jennifer Park of East Lyme. Lane 6, Sana Joshi. After 50 meters of Jonathan Law could emerge in front. Joshi is on the bottom portion of your screen. Lane 6, actually now lane 3, Elizabeth Goschel of East Lyme has separated in the backstroke. Now lane 4, Catherine Court of Brookfield. Still too tight to call here in this first heat. Lane 6, Sana Joshi. After a quality start with the backstroke. On the touch, Joshi. Trying to earn some points for Jonathan Law. Has now separated just a little bit. Lane 5, Jennifer Park has fallen off. And the challenge could be coming now out of lane 3 and Elizabeth Goschel of East Lyme. Goschel for the final 5 meters at Elizabeth Goschel. Out of lane 3, 2:32.94. Second place, Jennifer Park of East Lyme. Third place, Catherine Court of Brookfield. Joshi was in great shape, finishes at 4th for Jonathan Law. Second heat in the girls 200 IM. 4th seed Sophia Caldwell in the pool. First, Kara Thompson, lane 5 of Pomperong. Lane 3, Julia Marcos of East Lyme. Addison Szczesniak of Berlin, lane 6. Guilford, Sophia Ciccarilli in lane 2. Svitana Serak of Jonathan Law in lane 1, a freshman. Molly Newton of East Lyme in 7. Lucy Chernisky of New Milford in lane 8. On the second leg in the backstroke, lane 4, Sophia Caldwell. Caldwell of Windsor on the backstroke, on the touch. And now Caldwell will pop up on the breaststroke. And Caldwell, comfortable lead over Kara Thompson out of lane 5 for Paparog. We'll see if Thompson can make up ground in the freestyle. Sophia Caldwell of Windsor, now her lead has shrunk. Kara Thompson is going to be pretty even with her at the touch. Now to the freestyle. And Thompson surging is about a half body length behind. 1 and 2, there's no doubt. Big separation. Julia Marcos of East Lyme is in 3, all by her lonesome self. Caldwell on the final turn in the freestyle. Second heat of the girls' 200-yard IM. Caldwell, smooth strokes towards the end, is going to hold off Kara Thompson. Caldwell of Windsor in first, Thompson of Paparog in second. Third, Julia Marcos of East Lyme. Caldwell defeats Thompson by 0.90. So a pretty good, healthy body length there for Caldwell after Thompson looked like with 25 meters to go would be in great shape. Third and final heat, the girls' Class M Championship. Lane 4, Fotini Anastasiou of Paparog. Caroline Sutter of Paparog, lane 5. Brookfield sophomore Margaret O'Hara is in 3. Catherine Vang Suvan in lane 2 as a senior looms large here. Windsor Locks, Samantha Demore in lane 1. Avery Foyto, lane 6 of Stratford. Lime Hall's Grace D'Amico in 7. Gretchen Janney of Brookfield in lane 8. Or I should say Lyman Hall, not Lime Hall. Underway in the girls' final. Fotini Anastasiou, senior from Paparog, after the first 25, looked to be in great shape. Here in the butterfly, Anastasiou is first on the touch. And now to the backstroke. Anastasiou getting a challenge from teammate Caroline Sutter to her right. Lane 3, Margaret O'Hara of Brookfield. Very tight, too tight to call for lane 3. Now some separation for Fotini Anastasiou. Lane 4 for Paparog. Anastasiou has separated. Now to the breaststroke. Anastasiou's lead is nearly a full length. Great challenge for second place right now. Avery Foyto of Stratford. Anastasiou first. Sutter, lane 5 of Paparog in second. Very tight for third. Margaret O'Hara narrowly of Foyto of Stratford for third. On the touch, Caroline Sutter. Now for the freestyle, and Sutter with a blow-by. Caroline Sutter has turned the tables on her teammate Fotini Anastasiou of Paparog. Sutter towards the final 10 meters. Sutter, it's not going to be close. Sutter is there. Anastasiadou second. And third is Margaret O'Hara of Brookfield. Very tight. Every Foytu gave it everything she had on that final touch to try to get into the top three for Stratford. Foyto finishes fourth. 2:10.67 for Caroline Sutter. 2:12.03 for Fotini Anastasiadou. That's a full body length lead. The last 25 meters for Caroline Sutter. Actually, even say her turn for the final 50 was tremendous. And tremendous swimming here through three events at the 2024 CIAC Girls Class M Championship. Here we go with the girls' 50-yard freestyle. Splash and dash, first of three heats. Anna Hunt of Berlin in lane 4. Jess Rinaldi of Lyman Hall, lane 5. Lane 3, Jada Garofalo of North Haven in 3. Elsie Jacobitz of East Lyme in 6. Sophia Clementon of Weathersfield in lane 2. Hannah Brown of Guilford in 7. Saidi Shiro of Ledyard in 1. And Thelma Grogan of Ledyard in 8. The 50 will go to Jess Rinaldi of Lyman Hall in the first heat of the 50 freestyle. 26:56. So she betters her trials time by a lot. She was 26:90. So 34 tenths of a second better for Jess Rinaldi. Finishing in second at a lane 3, Giada Garofalo. Second heat in the girls' 50, Morgan Tracy is Weatherfield in lane 2, Natalie Gagliardi of Jonathan Law in 5, Samantha Evans of Pomperog in 3. In 6, Ablin McNeese of Pomperog, 7, Sarah McCann of Law, Muriel Rader in 8 of Guilford, Ciara Johnston of Stratford in 1. On the final touch in the second heat, and that's at a lane 4, 25:58, Morgan Tracy of Weathersfield. Narrowly over Natalia Gagliardi of Jonathan Law. Now in the state final. Lane 4, Mia Hatsis, all-state honors last year, senior from Brookfield. Lane 5, Aislinn Cohen, junior of Guilford. Lane 3, Emily Denise, senior from Brookfield. Look out for Jillian Pitchell, senior from Weathersfield. Lane 6, Lane 2, Ella Pape of East Lyme. Lane 7, Reese Edders of Pomperog. Lane 1, Lena Savkovic of Massac. And lane 8, Nadia Millett of St. Joe's. Splash and dash in the girls' 50-yard freestyle for the 2024 Class M Championship. Hatsis out of lane 4 by barely ahead on the touch. Hatsis out of lane 4 separates. Mia Hatsis extending for the final 5 meters. It's Mia Hatsis. Lane 1 sizably over Aislinn Cohen of Guilford. Hatsis did her work underwater. Hatsis placed third at last year's State Open in the 200 free, seventh in the 500. She wins gold here in the 50. Last year she won both the 200 free and the 500 freestyle. Congratulations to Mia Hatsis of Brookfield. A state champion comfortably. We are 4 events through the 2024 CIAC Girls Class M Swimming Championship from West Hartford and the Cornerstone Athletic Center on the NFHS Network. And welcome back live on the NFHS Network. After we hit our intermission, Ralph Bednarchuk with you. 5 events completed, including the diving results that were completed last week. Team scores right now, top 5. It's Pomperaug, 270. Brookfield and Wethersfield tied for second and 181. Guilford in fourth, 140. East Lyme in fifth, 134. As we'll hit our 6th event, and that'll be the girls 100 butterfly. First of 3 heats for the girls 100 butterfly. First of 3 heats, lane 4, Anna Kate O'Donnell. Lane 5, Addison Szczesniak of Berlin. Lane 3, Jennifer Park of East Lyme. Julia Cartiera of Wethersfield, lane 6. Lane 2, Kelsey Perkins of North Haven. And 7, Sophia Clementon of Wethersfield. Lane 1, Madeline Cardani of Wethersfield, and Lane 8, Jacqueline Mahan of Brookfield. Brookfield and Wethersfield right now is the most compelling in terms of the combined team scores. And Wethersfield, of course, their great strength of the relays is always something Coach Lee Schwartzman can have in his back pocket. But you've got to accumulate points even in these third heats. That's why swimming is the ultimate team sport. Every swimmer matters that qualifies. Just qualifying matters to get into the third heat because you accrue points there. Girls 100 butterfly, lane 7, Sophia Clementon of Wethersfield, right in front of us in great shape. And it's the 2 outside lanes, lane 8, Jacqueline Mahan of Brookfield. So Wethersfield-Brookfield showdown that could really mean something here. And all these girls know it. This could be the separator, folks, for who finishes in second to Brookfield. And that is not an exaggeration. Jacqueline Mahan of Brookfield. Lane 8, Mahan on the touch is there. Ahead of Sophia Clementon. Finishing in second is Addison Szczesniak of Berlin. Narrowly, late to the touch, Anna Kate O'Donnell of Ledyard in third, and Clementon of Wethersfield, who is in such great shape through the first 75 yards, finishes in fourth. So that could be the ultimate separation for Brookfield and Wethersfield to break free from one another for second place in the state team standings. But still a long way to go. That's just the first heat in the girls 100-yard butterfly in 6 out of 11 events. Second heat, Samantha Demore of Windsor Locks in 4. Elise Cooling of Pomperaug in 5. Elsie Jacobitz of East Lyme in 3. Akira Johnston, lane 2 of Stratford. Ablin McNeese of Pomperaug in 1. Julia Marcos of East Lyme in 6. Casey Venturini of Windsor in 7. So is Catherine Ciccarelli of Windsor in 8. Elise Cooling of Pomperaug in lane 5. Through the first 50 is in good shape. As she does her work under the water. Separates from Samantha Demore of Windsor Locks. And Demore does and makes up some water underwater. But in the butterfly, Elise Cooling on the touch is there. Second place, Samantha Demore ran out of water. Finishing in third is Kiara Johnston of Stratford. Elise Cooling takes the second heat to add to the points that Pomperaug is accruing. Paparag seeking its third straight Class M title today, and the fifth in program history, and they're in great shape, having a lead of nearly 100 points through 5. And in the final heat, Megan Grisanti of St. Joe's is in lane 4. Grace Alger of Berlin is in lane 5. Fotini Anastasiadou of Paparag is in 3. Lane 6, Ryan Cohen of Guilford is a freshman in the final. Stella Green, a sophomore who starred last year for Paparag, is in lane 7. Allison Gravius of Brookfield is in 8. Catherine Moran of Weathersfield in 1. Francesca Fusco of New Milford is in lane 2. Girls State 100-yard butterfly in Class M. And they're in the water in the 100-yard butterfly. At the first 25, lane 6, Ryan Cohen, a freshman of Guilford, looking to make a splash on the state scene. Cohen in lane 6. Real challenge at a lane 4, Megan Grisanti, sophomore from St. Joe's. This is going to be some race. Grisanti now came up in the lead in lane 4. And Grisanti of St. Joe's has separated. Grisanti and the 100 butterfly is the state champion. 58.65. She betters Grace Alger of Berlin, who finishes in second at a lane 2. In third place, Francesca Fusco of New Milford. Ryan Cohen, who was in good shape, finishes all the way down at 6th. The final 25 yards, she seemed to run out of gas. Megan Grisanti is consistent throughout, and Grisanti is the state champion in the girls' 100-yard butterfly. First of 3 heats in the girls' 100-yard freestyle. Lane 4, Cora Tolo of Paparag. Christina Clementon of Weathersfield in 5. Hannah Brown, a junior from Guilford, in 3. And Peyton Maynard, sophomore from East Line, in 6. Lane 5, Christina Clementon of Weathersfield is first on the touch through 50. At a lane 4, Cora Turo of Paparag is the closest challenger. But this race is clearly Christina Clementon's. Clementon, that's lane 3, and Hannah Brown of Guilford. Look out, Mary Grace Sutton at a lane 1, senior from Stratford, but it is at a lane 5, Christina Clementon. 58.58. Much better than her prelim number, which was 59.26 that put her here. That 58.58 would easily put her into the second heat rather than this third heat, or the first out of 3, the non-championship one. Mary Grace Stratton picks up points for Stratford in second. And in third, Hannah Brown of Guilford. And out of lane 4, in fourth, Cora Tolo of Paparag. Second heat. Top seed here, Lucia Morales with the best prelim time from Massac. Lane 5, Natalia Gagliardi of Jonathan Law. And 5, Muriel Rader in lane 3 from Guilford. Ella Fransman of Law is in 6. Lane 7, Isabella Murzinska a freshman from Massac. In 8, Sarah McCann. In 1, Morgan Tracy of Wethersfield. In 2, Susanna Dombeck of Berlin. After the first 50 in the girls' 100-yard freestyle, lane 4, Lucia Morales is in great shape. Battle right now is for second. And out of lane 1, sophomore Morgan Tracy of Wethersfield in position. However, it is out of lane 5, or make that lane 4, Lucia Morales. In second, Natalia Gagliardi. Morales right about her prelim time, 56:45, here to take the second heat. Third heat in the girls' 100-yard freestyle. Mia Hatsis, senior from Brookfield, try to complete her career with more titles. Hatsis, a returning second-team All-State performer from Brookfield. Lane 3, Teresa Funderburk of Pomperog. Lane 5, Aislinn Cohen of Guilford. Lane 6, returning All-State honorable mention, Jillian Pitchell, senior from Wethersfield. Ella Pape of East Lyme is in 7th. Sydney O'Connell of Pomperog is in 8. Emily Denise of Brookfield is in 1. Reese Edders of Pomperog is in lane 2. Hatsis last year third in the 200 freestyle in the State Open. What will she do here in the girls' 100 freestyle? Hatsis explodes, and on the touch at the halfway point through 50, Mia Hatsis springs out of the water with a body length lead plus. Lane 5, Aislinn Cohen of Guilford. Hatsis is now separated to a full length and a half on the touch. Hatsis looks up. She's got it in second place, Aislinn Cohen, and in third, Teresa Funderburk of Pomperog. But Mia Hatsis captures another state championship. Last year she won gold in the 200 and the 500 freestyle. This year wins Class M for Brookfield in the 100 freestyle. Mia Hatsis adds another medal, and there could be many more to come as she tries to help Brookfield separate from Wethersfield and capture second in the state. Last year, Brookfield finished in 5th. Wethersfield had taken second. So we are through 7 events with the girls' 500 freestyle to follow. And we're standing by for our 8th event, the girls' 500 freestyle. Looking forward to watch Caroline Sutter of Pomperog battle Emmy Beach of St. Joe's in the final heat. Second heat should be a good one with East Lyme's Ruby Toms. 5th seed Maria Clara Matos da Cruz of Guilford. So still some tremendous points available, but great drama here. And can Guilford, who's right now in 4th, catch up to Brookfield and Wethersfield? Guilford senior Isabel Torello is in the final heat of the girls 500 freestyle. First of 3 heats at a full deck. Lane 4, Doran Murphy of Brookfield. Lane 5, Lillian Strickland of Pomperog. In 6, Jess Rinaldi. In 7, Sasha Broken of Wethersfield. In lane 8, Lily Elsenboss of Brookfield. Lane 3, Bennett Evans of Pomperog, a freshman. Molly Newton, senior from East Lyme in 2. Nora Clune, a freshman from Guilford in 1. With the 500 freestyle underway. Very comfortably, lane 6, Jess Rinaldi sets the pace. Rinaldi in lane 6 from Lyman Hall. And Rinaldi just gliding along. Towards the 5th lap. And the 5th lap out of 20 in the 500 freestyle. It is Rinaldi, now I'd say tied for first with Doran Murphy of Brookfield. And on the next touch, Lillian Strickland, senior from Pomperog, out of lane 5 is in 3rd. Now Doran Murphy, senior from Brookfield. Just about even with Rinaldi of Lyman Hall in 6. But this is just a pace being set, and we'll see who will make a move first. Lane 6, Jess Rinaldi, still holding off Doran Murphy, senior from Brookfield, on the top portion of your screen. But you continue to watch Rinaldi. Just above her, Doran Murphy. Sandwiched between them is Lillian Strickland of Pomperog, a clear 1-2-3 ahead of the rest of the pack. We're 3 minutes and 20 seconds in. Now at a lane 4, Doran Murphy is a clear leader. Lap number 13. And Murphy now is a full body length ahead of Lyman Hall's Jessica Rinaldi. Both are seniors. Murphy from Brookfield would love to take this first heat. The points that it would accrue. Wethersfield does have Sasha Broken out of lane 7 in this heat, and can Broken do some work late to jump up maybe towards 4th or 5th. Right now she looks like she's 7th or 8th. Doran Murphy of Brookfield. Rinaldi now has a challenge for Lillian Strickland at a lane 5 for second. And Strickland has now passed Rinaldi for second. Doran Murphy now a clear 2 body length lead. There's the bell. Here comes the final lap for Doran Murphy, senior from Brookfield. Murphy on the final touch has expanded her lead to 3 body lengths. Out of lane 5, Lillian Strickland of Pomperog trying to hold off Jess Rinaldi, but there is Murphy in lane 5. Strickland second, Rinaldi third. Broken of Wethersfield finishes 7th, so she is not able to add to the Wethersfield points and perhaps come up with a surprise. But Wethersfield's relays continue to loom. But Doran Murphy does her job in the first of 3 heats for Brookfield. Second heat, Ruby Toms of East Lyme is in lane 4. Maria Clara Matos da Cruz in lane 5 of Guilford. Kira Douglas of New Milford is in 3. Abigail Fernandez of Guilford is in 6. Sophia Serena is from Wethersfield, a senior in lane 2. Katie Raffaelli of Stratford is in 7. Sarah O'Donnell, freshman from Ledyard, is in 1. Meredith Lachlan, a senior from Lyman Hall, is in 8. Second out of 3 heats in the girls' 500 freestyle. At the first turn, lane 5, Maria Clara Matos da Cruz. And through 50 meters, Matos da Cruz. Check that out of lane 4. No, that is lane 5 that I'm watching. Matos da Cruz is in first. At a lane 7, Katie Raffaelli of Stratford through the first 4 laps. And Raffaelli a solid second through 5 laps of the touch. But Maria Clara Matos da Cruz of Junior of Guilford continues to set the pace. At a lane 4, Ruby Toms of East Lyme just continues to be within striking distance. 7 laps completed. Matos da Cruz in first. Katie Raffaelli of Stratford. 9 laps in, that's 1 and 2. And now a solid third. Ruby Toms of East Lyme out of lane 4. But we continue to focus on Maria Clara Matos da Cruz, a junior from Guilford. Guilford through 5 events was in 4th place, with Brookfield and Wethersfield tied for 2nd and Pomperaug way ahead in 1st. Matos da Cruz approaching the 13th lap. Katie Raffaelli has made up some of the water. And on this touch of lap 13, it's pretty tight. However, doing some good work underwater was Matos da Cruz, and her lead goes back to a half body length. At a lane 4 in 3rd place remains Ruby Toms of East Lyme. "15 laps complete. Maria Clara Matos da Cruz still a full body length. Katie Raffaelli not drifting back. Lane 4, Ruby Toms is even with Raffaelli out of closest part of your screen. In lane 7, just above the leader Matos da Cruz is Ruby Toms in lane 4. 17 laps complete out of 20. Matos da Cruz, here's the horn. Raffaelli has drifted back, and now the strength of Ruby Toms, junior from East Lyme, showing. Raffaelli just had a strong turn here. Matos da Cruz on the final turn. And now can Ruby Toms make up a 1.5 body length lead? Matos da Cruz to try to capture the second heat in the girls 500 freestyle. Maria Clara Matos da Cruz nearly goes wire to wire for Guilford in the second heat. Second place, an important one, goes to Sophia Serena of Wethersfield. Third, Ruby Toms of East Lyme. Fourth place, Katie Raffaelli. Sophia Serena's last 50 was tremendous. And just watching her on the top portion on the far side of the pool, Sophia Serena at a lane 2 looked like she was probably off the leaderboard. But it will be fascinating to even look at Sophia Serena's splits, the final 25, the final 50. But the second heat belongs all 20 laps to Maria Clara Matos da Cruz. Now the championship heat. Lane 4, Emmy Beach, junior from St. Joe's. Caroline Sutter, junior from Pomperaug, will certainly factor. Lane 3, Isabel Torello of Guilford, a senior in 3. Lane 6, Brianna LaForest from Windsor Locks. In 2, Ella Taveldi of Windsor Locks. In 7, Madison Kelly of Wethersfield. In 1, Emily Daukus of Pomperaug. And in 8, Allison Gravius of Brookfield. So Wethersfield and Brookfield both here. This will be important to see who between Madison Kelly and Allison Gravius will finish ahead of one another to try to separate in terms of points between those two as they battle for second. Lane 4's Emmy Beach of St. Joe's. Beach swims for 2 different club teams. Her drive is noteworthy. Keeps everybody loose on the team. She is a junior captain for St. Joe's. Five laps completed. Lane 4, Emmy Beach of St. Joe's. Narrowly over Caroline Sutter of Pomperaug. And out of lane 3, Isabel Torello, senior from Guilford, appears to be in good shape now for second place. And Torello has now passed Emmy Beach for first. That's lane 3, Isabella Torello. Torello midway through. There's the touch to complete 9 laps. And Torello now a half body length lead on Emmy Beach. To her right in 4th. In 3rd, Caroline Sutter of Pomperaug. Isabel Torello in lane 3 maintains her half body length lead for another lap. Torello on the touch for lap 13. And Torello, strong turn there. It's now building into a lap and a half lead over Emmy Beach of St. Joe's. And the lead further, the pack separating from lane 5's Caroline Sutter. Isabel Torello, it's almost a lap, a length and a half on the touch for the 17th lap. Emmy Beach trying to keep pace. Will she be close enough to make a move? Will Caroline Sutter be close enough to make a move out of lane 5? 17 laps completed. Horn, the bell for the final lap. Isabel Torello now a full 2 body length lead for Emmy Beach of St. Joe's. And Beach is in trouble for second. Senior Isabel Torello of Guilford. Torello of Guilford, 2.5 body length lead. What a victory for Guilford. The touch for second, Emmy Beach. Touch for third, Caroline Sutter. What a victory of Nearly 5 full seconds for Isabel Torello of Guilford. And the Guilford other swimmers mobbing one another. What a moment it is for a senior to conclude her career. Hugs from Lane 2, Ella Taveldi is a senior from Windsor Locks, realizing the moment that Torello just accomplished and experienced. Taveldi finished 4th. 5th place, Brianna LaForest of Windsor Locks in her freshman year. What a nice foundation. And key at the moment, Madison Kelly of Wethersfield finishes in 6th, while Allison Gravius, freshman from Brookfield, finishes 8th. So another little separator that Wethersfield can use to offset some of the recent other victories that Brookfield had. So we've completed 8 events. The girls' 200-yard freestyle relay is coming up. First of 3 heats. We'll pause on the NFHS network. Welcome back on the NFHS Network to West Hartford's Cornerstone Aquatic Center on the NFHS Network. Thanks for being with us. Ralph Bednarczyk with you, bringing in the 2024 CIAC Girls Class M Swimming Championship. And this packed aquatic center, a little tighter than some of the other arenas, but we're making it work. We are through 8 events out of 12. The 9th will be the girls' 200-yard freestyle relay. First of 3 heats is getting ready to go. Key to watch out for will be Wethersfield against Brookfield in the final heat here. Wethersfield has won the 200 freestyle the last 2 years. Can they do that again to put themselves into firm position to capture second place? Pomperaug has a sizable lead last check. Wethersfield will love to repeat in second. Brookfield would like to improve where they finished last year of 5th. Torrington in lane 3, Berlin in lane 4, Bunnell in lane 5. Berlin's Chloe Donovan starts the 200 freestyle relay. Gabriella Prom of Torrington is in second narrowly, lane 5, Leilani Santini. Now Santini nearest to you, lane 5. Has had a strong last 25, so she will hand it off to Violet Sten in the second leg. Berlin's Kylie Stark now in the pool, and Torrington's Alicia Borgia Tapia, a freshman, is in third in this heat. Now Stark with a strong final 25. And Stark is going to hand it off to Sidel Holland. And Holland has a full body length lead to work with. Zoe Valagra of Bunnell to try to make that up. And now a distant third, Torrington, Kayla Kelly. Sidel Holland is now expanded to a length and a half over Bunnell's Zoe Valagra. Now the anchor is Livia Kowalczyk of Berlin. And Kowalczyk is up that to 2 full body lengths against Alexis Dzwonkowski of Bunnell. The anchor for Bunnell, Torrington's Grace Donahue, a distant third. For the final 10 meters, Olivia Kowalczyk. And Kowalczyk takes the heat for Berlin. Bunnell's Alexis Dzwonkowski behind her in second, and then Torrington. Second heat is a full house. Lane 4, Windsor. Lane 5, Ledyard. Lane 3, Lyman Hall. In 6, New Milford. In 2, Stratford. And in 7, Naugatuck. In 1, Lindsay Locks. And 8, North Haven. Windsor's Sophia Caldwell leads it off. In the girls' 200 relay, 200 freestyle relay, second heat. Caldwell leads Jess Rinaldi of Lyman Hall. In third, Thelma Grogan of Ledyard. Next in the pool for Windsor is Rania Vidorkian. Verdonkian is just a freshman. So is Catherine Ciccarelli, who's behind her in the third leg. So how will the Windsor freshman hold up? Verdokian with a strong last 10 meters to best Reagan Rudman of Lyman Hall. Now the third swimmers into the pool. Lane 3, Lucia Zito, senior from Lyman Hall. Catherine Ciccarelli of Windsor is to her right in lane 4 in second. In third, lane 6, Olivia Fidak of New Milford. Now the anchors in the pool. Windsor's Casey Venturini for the final 50. This is very close, all over the map. Meredith Laughlin is the anchor for Lyman Hall on the far side, lane 3. However, lane number 6, New Milford's Francesca Fusco on the touch, and it is Fusco that makes up a lot of water to lead New Milford to the second heat victory. Finishing in second, Lyman Hall, Laughlin, the anchor. Windsor finishes in third with Casey Venturini. And finishing in fourth is Ledyard with Sadie Shiro as the anchor.
3, Hopfrog. 4, Guilford. 5, Weathersfield. 6, Brookfield. 7, East Lyme. 8.
Now to the final in the girls 200 freestyle. Key here, Weathersfield's in lane 5. Brookfield is in 6. East Lyme in 7, Massac in 8. Then up top, far side of your picture, Jonathan Law in lane 1, St. Joe's in 2, Pomperaug is in 3, Guilford, the top prelim time is the 1 seed, is in 4. Guilford's Aislinn Cohen will lead it off. Pomperaug's anchor, Fotini Anastasiadou. Now for the first 25 of the girls 200 freestyle relay. Our 9th event out of 12 in the girls Class M state championship. This one very tight at the first 50, but Weathersfield's Milena Brodovich is the first on the touch to hand it off to Sophia Clementin. Guilford's Ryan Cohen to follow her older sister Aislinn Cohen. Lane 4, Ryan Cohen leads the pack. Lane 5, Sophia Clementin getting a challenge from Brookfield's Mia Hatsis, and Hatsis made up a lot of ground, of course. Lane 4, Muriel Rayner of Guilford. Lane 5, Morgan Tracy. And Morgan Tracy about to blow by Rayner. Tracy, as Weathersfield hands it off to All-State Honorable Mention Jillian Pitchell, the anchor. Pitchell increasing the lead over Guilford's Isabel Torello, who's the anchor. This is the Weatherfield crowd right in front of us. And Weathersfield going crazy. Jillian Pitchell to try to make it 3 straight years for Weathersfield in the 200 freestyle final. And Weathersfield has done it. 3 in a row. Torello of Guilford finishes second at a lane 4. Lane 3, Pomperaug with Fotini Anastasiadou making up maybe 1 or 2 places over the final 50 yards. That is Coach Lee Schwartzman fired up after witnessing a tremendous back two. Morgan Tracy doing heavy lifting, and then Pitchell able to continue that pace. So Weathersfield is able to follow the script as they try to separate from Brookfield to capture second in the state again. 9 events complete. Back to an individual. Event 10, the girls' 100-yard backstroke. As the swimmers get ready to go in the warm-up, we'll take time out on the NFHS network. Welcome back to our coverage on the NFHS Network. Ralph Bednarczyk with you. Happy to have you with us here on this Tuesday afternoon. Thrilling relays have concluded. Now the 10th event is the girls' 100-yard backstroke. First of three heats, Anna Kate O'Donnell of Ledyard, lane 4. Lena Coleman of East Lyme in 5. Lane 3, Rain Zhang of New Milford. Lane 6, Grace Higgins of Jonathan Law. 7, Catherine Court of Brookfield. Ariana Duran of St. Joe's in 8. Hannah Evans in 1 of Pomperog. Sophia Ciccarilli of Guilford in 2. 50 yards through the 100 backstroke. I'll go through the team standings in a moment. Through 9 events, including the diving from last week. Lane 5's Lena Coleman of East Lyme. She is in front and almost a three-way tie for second. But hold on a moment. Here comes Catherine Court of Brookfield. At a nearby lane 7, Court gets second. Big bonus points for Brookfield. Lena Coleman of East Lyme captures the heat. In third place, lane 4, Anna Kate O'Donnell of Ledyard. So some more fractions of points for Brookfield as we'll go to our second heat. And folks, now listen up. Here are the combined team scores through 9 events. Pomperog, big, 561. Brookfield in second, narrowly over Wethersfield, 384 to 381. Guilford, 363 in fourth. East Lyme, 322 in fifth. St. Joe's narrowly in sixth over Lyman Hall, 202 to 197. Second out of 3 heats. Brianna LaForest, freshman from Windsor Locks, is in 4. Lane 4, Nina Welch of Berlin is in 5. Elise Cooling, freshman of Pomperog, is in 3. Abigail Fernandez of Guilford is in 6. 100-yard backstroke, second heat. Lane 4, Brianna LaForest, freshman from Windsor Locks, has set the pace. And now a strong final 10 meters here on the second touch. We'll see her increase her lead as she's now above water. Brianna LaForest's lead is now a healthy length. Lane 2, Isabella Murzynska of Massac, a freshman, is in second, and Massac's freshman gets there. Isabella Murzynska, second of the heat. Brianna LaForest is first. Lane 5, Nina Welch of Berlin in third. In fourth, Sophia Caldwell, who just finished a relay and got maybe 10 minutes of break from Windsor, finishes fourth. Third heat, the championship heat on the girls' 100-yard backstroke in Connecticut Class M. Lane 4, Francesca Fusco of New Milford. Lane 5, Lena Savkovic of Massac. And 3, Ryan Cohen of Guilford to try to win a championship in her first varsity season. Lane 6, Grace D'Amico. Lane 2, Gretchen Janney of Brookfield. Chance for some important points with Weathersfield not here. Lane 6, Avery Foyto of Stratford. In Lane 1, Teresa Funderburk of Paparag. In Lane 8, Samantha Evans of Paparag. Underway in the girls' 100-yard backstroke. State final in 2024 in Class M. Lane 8, Samantha Evans of the Evans sisters, closest to us, got off to a tremendous start. But out of the middle, far side, Gretchen Janney of Brookfield, lane 2 by a head. Lane 5, Lena Savkovic also in the picture. This one might need a full over-the-head shot, how close it is. Out of 5, Lena Savkovic of Massac appears to be in front. And on the final turn in the 100-yard backstroke, lane 4, Francesca Fusco. Fusco challenged by Lena Savkovic, and it is Fusco. That is a state champion in her senior year. Finishing in second, sophomore Lena Savkovic of Massac. And in third, Gretchen Janney of Brookfield. Out of lane 2. Finishing in fourth, Ryan Cohen, freshman from Guilford. $11 out of 12 events. And our last individual event. The girls' 100-yard breaststroke. First of 3 heats. Lane 4, Lillian Strickland of Paparag. In 5, Madison Tracy of Weathersfield. Julia Hofstad of Brookfield in lane 3. In 6, Thelma Grogan of Ledyard. In lane 2, Adriana Vardulakis of Weathersfield. Out of 7, Sana Joshi and Jonathan Law in 7. Catherine Kopchik in 8 of St. Joe's. Cosma Gregg, freshman from North Haven, in 1. Through 50 yards of the girls' 100 breaststroke. Lane 4, Lillian Strickland of Paparag perhaps has the lead ahead of Madison Tracy, but too close to call. And now popping out of the water out of lane 2 is junior Adriana Vardulakis of Weathersfield. Vardulakis right about sitting second or third. And taking the heat is Lillian Strickland of Paparag. Second is Madison Tracy of Weathersfield. And Vardulakis finishing third, so Weathersfield goes 2-3 in the heat. Again, as I told you, through 9 events, Weathersfield and Brookfield were separated by just 3 points. So even finishing 8th or 7th in these third heats might mean the difference. Second heat, lane 4, Liana Clune of Guilford. Lane 5, Katie Raffaelli of Stratford. In 3, Madison Kelly of Weathersfield. Rain Zhang in 6 for New Milford. Rest of the field in lane 2, Lucy Chernisky of New Milford. Jillian O'Connor of Pomperog. In 7, Sienna DeLucia of Lyman Hall. And Nora Clune in 8 from Guilford. Through 50 yards in the girls' 100 breaststroke. And some good work done underwater. Out of lane 7, Sienna DeLucia of Lyman Hall. Lane 7 all of a sudden. Lane 5, Katie Raffaelli of Stratford. Lane 3, Madison Kelly of Weathersfield also. Boy, hard to jump around and who to focus on. Lane 3, Weathersfield on the touch. Is it Madison Kelly? It is. Big second heat win for Weathersfield. And sophomore Madison Kelly, a 1:14.09. At a lane 2, Lucy Chernisky of New Milford takes second. And in a lane 5, in 3rd, Katie Raffaelli of Stratford. The top seed there, Lena Clune of Guilford, finishes in 5th. Final heat, the championship heat in the girls' 100 breaststroke. In Connecticut Class M. Catherine Vong Suvan, lane 4 from Pomperog. Lane 5, Margaret O'Hara of Brookfield. Lane 6, Milena Brodovich of Weathersfield. Lane 3, Grace Alger of Berlin. Kara Thompson in 2 of Pomperog. Nadia Malat of St. Joe's in 1. Lucia Morales is in 7 from Massac. And Lauren Galliata of Windsor Locks in 8. State championship in the 100 breaststroke. Vong Suvan out of lane 5. Well, check that's Margaret O'Hara out of lane 5. That was tight. And popping out of the water first was lane 5, Margaret O'Hara of Brookfield. O'Hara leading Catherine Vong Suvan of Pomperog. Lane 6 pretty tight, Milena Brodovich of Weathersfield. For the final 25 of the girls' 100 breaststroke to win a state championship. Lane 5, Margaret O'Hara, a sophomore from Brookfield, could give Brookfield perhaps second place for the state meet, and she's there. Catherine Vong Suvan finishes second of Pomperog. In 3rd, Grace Alger of Berlin. In 4th, Milena Brodovich of Weathersfield. So through 11 events, it's a state championship for Margaret O'Hara of Brookfield. And that is substantial. And now the pressure turns to Weathersfield's relays. They'll be in the 3rd heat in the relays when we come back on the NFHS Network. And welcome back live on the NFHS Network to the Cornerstone Aquatic Center in West Hartford, Connecticut. Ralph Bednarczyk with you on the NFHS Network. Our final event is the girls' 400 freestyle relay. And the first heat has just one team in Torrington. So here is Gabriella Prom, a sophomore, by herself to swim the 400. She'll be followed by Kayla Kelly, Zalisha Borgia-Tapia, and Grace Donahue. But here are the combined team scores through 11 events. Pomperaug has sewn up another state title. The drama is for third place. Brookfield is in second, 452. Wethersfield third, 438 by 14 points. It would need a DQ or a disaster for Brookfield, and Wethersfield winning this relay for Wethersfield to hopscotch them to take second. Guilford is only 5 points back of Wethersfield and is also in the final championship heat. So that is where the drama is for third place. But Wethersfield will have to swim it with the mentality of, let's go win it. And by my math, a Wethersfield win and Brookfield finishing sixth place or below would get the job done for Wethersfield to win second place in the state to match what they did last season. Pomperaug has sewn it up by a lot already. Pomperaug's second swimmer here, Kayla Kelly. Then Torrington will sit and watch. Torrington is 17th out of the 19 schools participating. And now on the pool is Zalisha Borgia-Tapia in her freshman year. Borgia-Tapia will yield to senior Grace Donahue. We'll have a second heat and then our championship heat. And then we'll stand by for the trophy presentation here on the NFHS Network. Ralph Bednarczyk on hand, and including our entire crew. From a packed, a little bit of a stuffy gym, but we've made it work here at the Cornerstone Aquatic Center. Tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern, will be the Class LL, the large school final. The Greenwich Cardinals always is a storyline as they'll pursue their 52nd state championship. Now Grace Donahue into the pool. Certainly difficult for these swimmers where the crowd is not into it. You don't have the waves from other lanes that are pushing you forward either. So this is as tough mentally as it is physically to push yourself. You know that all eyes are on you. And everybody is kind of waiting for you to finish. And in the final, what will be left is Wethersfield also try to defend their two straight 400 freestyle relay championships. They've already done that in the 200. And we saw the celebration from head coach Lee Schwartzman. Donahue in the touch. 5:07.82. So a much better number for Torrington in the prelims, which was 5:30.06. So that'll make the Torrington coaching staff very pleased. Here comes our second heat. Lane 4, Windsor Locks Co-op. Lane 5, Lyman Hall. Lane 3, Jonathan Law. North Haven is in 6. Naugatuck is in 7. New Milford is, Naugatuck is in 2nd. New Milford is in 7th. Massac is in 1st. And Ledyard is in 8th. Girls 400 freestyle relay, second heat. Lane 4, Brianna LaForest of Windsor Locks Co-op has a lead of nearly a full body length over Lyman Hall's Meredith Lachlan. What a strong turn that was from LaForest. Lane 3, Jonathan Law's Sarah McCann putting pressure on Meredith Lachlan at a lane 5 of Lyman Hall. Now it's a clear separation for Brianna LaForest of a length and a half as she will give way to sophomore Kaylina Rinaldi and give Rinaldi a nice lead to build. Lyman Hall's Jess Rinaldi is into the pool. Lane 3, Kayla Markowitz of Jonathan Law is in there too in 3rd place. Lane 5's Jess Rinaldi has made up some water. She is firmly into 2nd and has cut down the lead of Windsor Locks' Kaylina Rinaldi into less than a body length. The Rinaldi's not related. Lane 4, Kaylina Rinaldi, about to give way to Samantha Demore. And Demore, a freshman, is into the pool. For Lyman Hall, Rinaldi gives to Grace D'Amico. And D'Amico immediately getting on Samantha Demore and has cut it down to 3/4 of a body length. Demore on the touch and the turn. Her lead is still 3/4 of a body length, but Grace D'Amico is not relenting. She's going to give Lucia Zito, senior anchor for Lyman Hall, a chance. And now, what do you know? D'Amico has cut it down to maybe a head-length lead or so from Samantha Demore of Windsor Locks. D'Amico has closed it down where it's almost even. Ella Taveldi, senior in the pool for Windsor Locks. She'll have to deal with Lucia Zito of Lyman Hall. They are almost neck and neck. It's Taveldi barely in the top of your screen of Windsor Locks ahead of Lyman Hall's Lucia Zito. Well, what a turn that was for Taveldi. Taveldi, what a terrific 25 yards. Ella Taveldi separating further. Taveldi has increased that lead over Lucia Zito to a length and a half, almost 2 lengths. And the drama has been completely taken out of this race by Ella Taveldi. It's 2.5 lengths and climbing over Zito. Taveldi does heavy lifting for Windsor Locks to capture the heat. Zito and Lyman Hall is in 2nd. In 3rd place, Third place, it will be the touch for lane 2, Naugatuck and Sydney Connolly. No, check that. Jonathan Law is Sanajashi out of lane 3, beg your pardon. Law finishes 3rd. Masuk finishes 4th, as Anastasia Maletska gave them a very good second leg. Now our final heat. So again, the drama is really for 3rd place. Can Wethersfield hold off Guilford? Brookfield starts up by 14 points for 2nd in the team standings over Wethersfield. Wethersfield by 5 points over Guilford for 4th. Wethersfield in lane 3, Paparag in 4, Brookfield in 5, St. Joe's in 6, Berlin in 7, East Lyme in 8, Stratford in 1, Guilford in 2. So not only will there be great drama for 3rd, but Wethersfield and Guilford swimmers are right next to one another. So Wethersfield is trying to accomplish 2 things. Number 1, make it 3 straight championships in the 400 freestyle relay. If they don't win the championship, they need to hold off Guilford because their lead is just 5 points. Major drama in a couple different ways in the girls 400 freestyle relay state championship here in Class M in West Hartford. Our final event of the meet. Out of lane 5, Brookfield's 2nd team All-Stater Mia Hatsis has set the tone. In 2nd is Paparag's Reese Edders. Lane 5. This is Mia Hatsis significantly as she will hand it off to Allison Gravius, a freshman. Lane 4, Edders gives to Fotini Anastasiadou. Wethersfield now in lane 3 as Milena Brdovich gave to Catherine Moran, and Moran looks like she is now firmly into 2nd, or actually narrowly into 2nd place. Guilford in lane 2 is probably 5th. Gravius on the turn. Some of the lead has been broken up by Fotini Anastasiou. Wethersfield in 3rd with Catherine Moran. Moran on the top portion of your screen is in 3rd. Right in front of her, Anastasiou Paparag, and then Allison Gravius. Gravius will give to Gretchen Janney. Janney's lead is a full length. Paparag's Caroline Sutter has already made up a lot of it. And Sutter has her eyes on the lead. Wethersfield's Madison Kelly is in 3rd. Sutter, first out of the pool, now takes the lead for Paparag to cap off another state title. Caroline Sutter now has almost a full body lead by herself over Gretchen Janney. The anchor for Paparag is senior Teresa Funderburk. Funderburk getting pressure from Brookfield's Margaret O'Hara, the anchor. Third place Weathersfield and Jillian Pitchell, honorable mention All State, has a lot of work to do. Paparog's Funderburk has kept the lead to 1.5 lengths. Brookfield in second. Weathersfield's anchor, Jillian Pitchell, is almost even with Brookfield's Margaret O'Hara for second. But there's going to be no drama in this race. Teresa Funderburk will lead Paparog to a noteworthy finish to capture the 400 freestyle relay. Paparog makes it official. They capture the third state Class M championship and their fifth in program history. Paparog impressively top to bottom today, all 38 on their roster contributing. Paparog taking first. Weathersfield sees their 2-year run end in third. Brookfield finishes second. Brookfield finishes second in the state. Weathersfield in third. And Guilford in lane 2 finishes fourth. That means Weathersfield does hold on to finish in third place. Guilford will have to settle for fourth in the state. There was no disqualification. Brookfield did its job. They hold on to second place. Weathersfield does their job for third. Paparog's Caroline Sutter truly changed that 400 freestyle relay with her leg, and Teresa Funderburk then held on to that lead. That finishes all 12 events here at the Cornerstone Aquatic Center in West Hartford, Connecticut. We'll pause in the NFHS network as now the podium is being prepared by the staff here, and then we'll come back for the trophy presentation. Paparog in a runaway again for the third straight year. They capture their fifth state championship in program history in Class M.
Okay, here are the final results from this afternoon. In 19th, Bunnell with 20. Torrington is 18th with 48. Naugatuck 17th with 54. North Haven 16th with 108. 15th is Ledyard St. Bernard with 123. 14 is Windsor 130. 13 is New Milford with 229. 11th is Stratford 239. Tied with Jonathan Law also with 239. 10th is Berlin with 256. 9th, Winterlocks Co-op 262. 8th is Massac with 266. 7th is Lyman Hall with 270. 6th is St. Joseph with 279. 5th is East Lyme with 373. 4th is Guilford with 483. 3rd is Weathersfield with 490. And would a representative from each of the teams come over here to the table and pick up your award? 2nd is Brookfield with 506. And in first place with 748 points is Paparog. Congratulations, everyone.
And welcome back on the NFHS Network. Ralph Bednarchik with you from West Hartford. Final totals are in. Paparog is about to take a ceremonial dip. I'll give you the top 4 on the leaderboard. And the final scores, Guilford in 4th at 483. Wethersfield holds them off, 490. Brookfield at 506 did what they needed to do, finish in the top half of the 400 freestyle relay just to clinch. Brookfield 506 finishing in 2nd. And Mia Hatzis' senior year. And Pomperaug with 748 points captures the program's 3rd straight Class M state title and 5th in program history. Last year, the Pomperaug Panthers had 796.5, so this year was a little bit more balanced. This year, 748. East Lyme in 5th, St. Joe's in 6th, Lyman Hall 7, Massac 8, Windsor Locks 9, Berlin 10. Pomperaug with 38 on the roster. I think almost all of them just jumped in the pool. Congratulations to head coach Mary Rasavicius, or I should say Rasavicius, assistant coach Jess Clark, for the work that they have done. This year, Pomperaug did not have a swimming pool. It was being renovated, so they had to do double sessions at all kinds of random areas. That was a real challenge, but the Pomperaug players stayed on course. Without a home pool, they'll have a pool ready for the boys' season for head coach Fran Patino to defend their state crown coming up in the winter. But this was a different championship for Mary Rasavicius' program, Pomperaug, your state champions in Class M. So that'll do it for our entire crew here on the NFHS Network. Joining you from the Cornerstone Aquatic Center, coming up at 6 p.m., I'll bring you the state Class LL final with Greenwich, a heavy favorite as always, 6 p.m. here from West Hartford on the NFHS Network. Until then, my name is Ralph Pinarchik, saying so long and goodbye.